Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Ratchet & Clank Future, a crack in time. Last time I ended up getting majorly disappointed on Korthos Gamma after doing some sequence breaking, and in this episode we're going to be finishing up the moons in Korthos Sector, except for Korthos Gamma, because we need a thing. I'm recording this right after the last episode too, so I am like majorly disappointed in myself right now. Okay, I'm gonna need the Dynamo of Doom. Dynamo of Doom! Go, baby, go! All right. This will probably be another mod for the Constructor shotgun. Unless it's the Constructor mod I'm looking for that I really want for my bomb glove. Right. Go, baby! Go, my Dynamo of Doom! Holy cow, that's a lot of them. Go! And then there was one. Hello, floating box. Die. And we got ourselves another Constructo mod. Please, 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 please. Yes. Shockwave. Dang it, it's the trigger that I'm looking for. No. Although that shockwave's kind of good. I need the upgrade to it. I need one of the upgrades. Please, just give me that. I really want that. Because it's so good. And it's also a series staple, I should mention. Oh, Korthos. Oh, it looks like I've got a Volard ship in need of some towing.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see an outsider. Please, you must help. My ship's battery box went on strike. Can you help me get to the depot? I'll pay you in bolts.
Sure.
Thank you, outsider. Standing by for tether deployment.
You can see why the tether is so important. Next stop, Vila Depot. Am I gonna have to fight Agorians? Come on, let's get to the depot. Nope, don't have to fight Agorians. Sweet. So, here you go.
My reserves can take me down to the depot from here. Thank you, outsider.
And there we go. That should be all the side missions for the Korthos sector. And the Samaritan. I believe that shouldn't be all of them in the game, is it? Oh, complete all missions in this sector. Okay. That's the only skill point. So, we've got ourselves another moon in this asteroid field. It's another Korthos Omega. Okay, it's another battle one. More Agorians. on. If I get enough health, then I can actually end up surviving the Korthos Sigma. Not Sigma. Korthos Gamma. Come on. I just need 4 hits. 4 hits and I can survive Korthos Gamma. Because if I do Korthos Gamma in this part, I'm going to be, like, really happy with myself. Because I shouldn't be able to do it. But I need to kill these Agorians. Okay, 45. That might be enough. No, I need 48 in order to be able to survive it. Dang it. I need 48 because it was taking 12 each time. Right. Come on, Dynamo. Upgrade. Why is it so hard for this thing to upgrade? There we go. Yes, do more damage and the rate of fire is increased. Yes. Means it charges faster. All right. Come on, kill the Agorians. You know, if I got better armor too, I could probably survive Korthos. Korthos Gamma. There's the Agorians. There's the last 2. Die. And a constructor mod, please, 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 please. Constructor shotgun, shoot. Well, that stinks. But that's 9 out of 21 of the constructor mods. And because I'm desperate and am a completionist, Korthos Gamma, let's try it anyway. Even though I know what the results are going to be if I die once in the spot where I'd be, then I will give it up until I get the item, because I believe we get the item inside the Korthos sector once we go to planet Luminos anyway. Yeah, see, here's where the item is. You might notice there's water right here. There's a reason for that. Fell in the lava. I said when I got to the spot where I know I'm probably going to end up dying. So we are going to go... I wonder, can I make it through this way? Nope, can't. Barely can't. And I meant to change it to pirate radio too. Right? If I was really, really desperate for this, I could grind up the Agorians to get myself more nanotech, which if I'm desperate enough, I may actually do. Like, I know that's pathetic and waste more time than me actually getting said item. But I mean, when you're given an opportunity like this that you never knew about, you would take it too, wouldn't you? Alright, I'm just dying too much to even get to it, so I'm not gonna bother. Don't want this part just being me in the Korthos sector, constantly dying. Alright, so where are we gonna head off now? Well, we're gonna head off to the Agorian Battleplex, because I feel like getting myself the Constructo shotgun, so I can use those Constructo mods I ended up getting on the Korthos moons. At the same time, we need to see what Quark's up to, so let's head off to the Agorian Battleplex. Here we are, the Agorian Battleplex. So let's see what Quark's gotten himself into now. It's going up. Now there is also another trophy you can get here. And this trophy is one of the hardest trophies to get in this entire game. You might notice that there are Agorians and Terrachnoids at games around here. And there's one that's free. What can you play?
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Open Fight Night at the Battleplex. You like to fight? You like to mix it up? You look like a mixer-upper. What's your name, Spook?
I'm Ratchet.
That's a silly name. What? You folks lose a bet? Kidding! I'm Mac. You have to excuse the hologram. Folks around here have a tendency to throw things. Take a look around. If you need anything, Mac's your guy.
So, what's with all the Terrachnoids?
Ah, you noticed that, huh? The Agorians may be strong, but they're a bit shortchanged in the brain department. So they hired us to do their thinking for them.
Where did I sign up to fight?
You got something to prove, huh? You got moxie, kid. I like that. Head over to the Gladiator entrance.
Alright. But you can play a game known as My Blaster Runs Hot. And what is this game?
My blaster runs hot. The game. One player.
It's a two-player game
One player.
that is basically,
Do this.
it's a shmup.
Hop, hop, hop.
And what is the skill point for this?
Consider yourself alive.
You have to get, I believe,
Hop, hop, hop.
8,000 points on 2 lives. There is a way you can cheese this. I'm gonna try and not cheese this.
Hop, hop, hop.
As you can see, you
Copernicus Point. Reporting for
you die in one hit, which is quite difficult. Now you might have heard Rusty Pete right there. Yes, Rusty Pete is actually the player 2 character sprite.
Copernicus Point. Reporting for duty.
Yes, they really thought out to make this the game. Jesus. see, this game gets kind of hectic. What are the controls, by the way? Left analog stick. Left analog stick to move around. Right analog stick to fire. R1 button to fire the My Blaster Runs Very Hot Blast. This is honestly one of the hardest trophies to get in this game. Baby. I'm murdering people. And there you go. So, high score 2,410. Current civilians saved 4. Evil robots destroyed 90. So, we're going to be coming back to that one later on, but we're going to see if there's a new weapon available. I don't think there is.
GrumbleNet presents to you the ultimate problem solver.
Oh, I stand corrected. So let's see. The Groovatron Glove.
If you find yourself overwhelmed by enemies, the Groovatron is the perfect tool for tipping the scales back in your favor. Simply throw one into a large crowd. The Groovatron will emit a mesmerizing tune, which triggers fits of uncontrollable dancing. This will give you extra time to replenish your ammo, make your escape, or deliver a crushing blow to your would-be dispatchers using the incendiary weapon of your choice. The Groovatron Glove, available only at GrumbleNet.
And returning Polaris discount activated again. So why don't we get the Groovatron Glove?
Anyone asks, we never met.
So we now have the Groovatron Glove. In the last game, the Groovatron was simply just a is he supposed to be on that? I could just want. Yeah, it makes sense. The Groovatron was a gadget in the last game, and since they've abandoned the gadget aspect, which I kind of prefer, it's now basically a regular weapon. Regular. Yes, I can buy the Thermoflux armor. I can do Korthos! I can do Korthos Gamma! So, let's buy the new armor.
Attention Battleplex patrons. Our creature handler has, misplaced one of our war grocks. Do not be alarmed. The rock has been fed and poses no threat to weaklings.
What's a war grok, I wonder? Well, we'll deal with that in due time, but before we end off this part, we're gonna head on up to... back to Korthos. Korthos Gamma. And do this. Now that I have what I need. Hello, Aphelion. So, let's go and do this. I'm excited now. I'm gonna sequence break to get a Zoni. All this for a Zoni. Like, if I go to the planet Luminos, I'll get the gadget. But I don't want to. I want to do this the hard way. So we will be back, Agorian Battleplex. We will win the bronze tournament probably in the next part. But for right now, Roxas really wishes to do the things. So I mentioned that you could cheese the My Blaster Runs Hot game. What you can do is you can have a second controller, not just a second person playing, just have a second controller active on your PS3. Choose two-player mode. And what you do is the second player never dies. You can revive them like how you end up saving the civilians. Do that, and you can just focus on with Quark, while Rusty Pete, who is the player 2 sprite, will be the one to basically take the enemy hits from you. And that's the cheesing way to do it. Back in 2010, because I think I've narrowed down my PS3 purchase to 2010. Back then, I didn't have a second controller. I couldn't afford a second controller because second controllers were $60. So as a result, I did my Blaster Runs Hot by myself. In fact, A Crack in Time was actually, I can go on my main account and I could show this. It was actually the first ever trophy I got a platinum for, which I'm rather impressed about. I was also very surprised that Ratchet & Clank Future, Future Tools of Destruction never had trophy support added to it. Like, I know launch PS3 games didn't, but at the same time, Ratchet and Metal Gear Solid 4 Attack of the Patriots had that. Alright, so we go from right there to right there to right there. Alright. Okay, Thermoflux armor reduces damage. Don't tell me it's gonna start me what I think it is. Okay, good, it starts me here. I'm doing so much for a zonie I can get out of order. Like, this is ridiculous. So it does. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to jump it. Because I can do this now. I just have to jump. I need to be able to get onto that platform, which I have done beforehand. Unless this is doing a rule of 3, where if I get to the third one, it will automatically kill you no matter how much health you have left. Which I wouldn't be surprised if they did that to prevent people from doing just what I'm doing right now. Come on, I've made that before. I'm doing way too much for a zonie. Like, way too much for a zonie. Yeah, it's a rule of 3. It's a rule of 3. Because it does more damage each time you hit it. I'm so disappointed now. Great, I'm disappointed again. Roxas is sad. Roxas is very, very gosh darn sad. One last try. I see the zonie. Yeah, it does 15 damage each time. So I can only take 3 hits. And that just happens to be how many hits I've got when dealing with this. Alright. It was worth a try. I thought that the armor would mitigate the damage. Because, I mean, that's a fair assumption. Because this armor mitigates 30% of all damage. But unfortunately, it won't work. I need the gadget. I'm so upset. Great, I'm ending off another part upset. Well, not upset, but disappointed. Disappointed in myself and disappointed in the game. I could always grind, but grinding for experience in Ratchet & Clank Future Crack in Time is kind of hard. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to start up the Agorian Battleplex and see what Quark has gotten himself into. See you all next time.